Hey beautiful people, just want to give you a view of the Thames here on this stunning evening. Let me take you some sunset. Just came out here quickly for a paddle after work. Wow, it's low tide, but I want to quickly share something with you about staying strong. You know, some of you will remember or will know that yesterday Ali and I celebrated 25 years since landing here at Heathrow Airport with our two backpacks and a vision. 25 years, and it just so happened that yesterday my systematic reading, you know, I have this saying that we don't just read the Bible, we reap it, we R-E-A-P it. We read some portion of it, we examine it, we apply it to our lives, we pray it, talk to God about it. And I have this saying, systematic reading results in specific leading, not just random reading. Okay, that's for free today. Don't just random read, find a place and read systematically. Anyway, my systematic reading yesterday on this 25-year day was from Joshua chapter 14, and in that it's about a guy called Caleb. You may know he's one of the spies that were positive about let's go and take this land, and this is what he says 40 plus years after he's been pursuing a dream. This is what he says, I am still as strong today as I was on that day that Moses sent me out. I'm still as strong on this day as I was on that day when Moses sent me out. And I don't know how you know, we've always got a that day in our lives and a this day, okay? There's often a big gap between this day and that day, where we started and where we are today. And I wonder, as you reflect on your life, could you say the same thing? You're still as strong on this day today than on that day when you started with your dream, when you started pursuing something, when you answered God's call on your life, whatever it means to you. In Caleb's life, so many things that happened in those 40 plus years. I mean, so many things through the desert, trekking through the desert. He could have blamed everybody else for being there, but it says he had a different spirit, and he was still as strong that day, this day, today, as he was, and he had a hope for the future, and that promise would still come to pass. So anyway, I don't know, you judge whether I am as strong as today as I was on that day 25 years ago. But here's what I know: by God's grace, Ali and I have been able to make it, and we feel pretty strong. We're ready for the there is more of God. But I just feel whatever I've got that has helped me to stay strong, I just want to speak it over your life. Whatever maybe has sucked the life out of you, the strength out of you. So I pray that God will bless you, God will keep you, God will strengthen you, God will pour out His Spirit upon you. God will help you to let go of the things you need to let go of that have got in the way between that day and this day. And you will move on into your future, and you will know that God is still able to do what He promised you on that day. He is able to do this day, and He will do in the future. So stay strong in Him, stay strong in the Lord and the power of His might. And hey, by the way, on Monday we have our 25-year celebration, and I think right there behind Hammersmith Bridge is where we're meeting for an amazing celebration of God's goodness. 25 years of the church, not about Ali and I, because it's just, you know, church starts when you show up with somebody. That's when business starts. So I want to encourage you, show up with us and see what God does. Share if you care. God bless you. Thanks for all the support over the years. I'm going back paddling on the Thames. Cheers.